But y'all, I want to start us off with celibacy. Let me hit it here, y'all. Let's go to the screen, okay? So let's hit with the screen, man. So first, let's highlight
Celibacy.
here.
Jesus Christ.
You say what?
Jesus Christ.
Celibacy. So there's something we both do not do, but we both wanted to speak on it because it's something we have both thought of and spiritually that we both have tried to push ourselves to, rise
Yes.
to.
Seriously.
On
Gang
a
of
serious
eight.
note, especially myself, I have to say, but does it happen? No, but do we get play all the time? No, and that may be
No.
the blessing. Well, I
That
don't.
really may be the blessing.
Oh,
And it's
I was about to
really
put you out there. Go
oh
ahead.
poo, poo. No, you
I
know,
mean, go ahead. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
but it's really just like dating. Sometimes you really have to take a break and reflect in yourself and
Right.
get you and yourself together because I'm not saying to just be out there having sex like jackrabbits, people.
Yeah.
But one likes to enjoy adult company every now, and again.
That's important to it's an important thing you said at the end. It's okay to enjoy company. And what does that mean when you're enjoying that company? Enjoying is that word. I know for myself when I be like, hey, you want to come chill? Sometimes that's either I'm trying to lay up or that's either I'm trying to hook up, right? And that's just the honest about it. But today we're hitting up celibacy because we were trying to see can you date as well by being celibate, and I also want to
Right.
hit the point of celibacy versus asexual. First, I'm gonna hit up the let's hit the dating. All right. So what does it mean? So what celibacy mean is, of course, is abstaining from sex altogether. Mostly,
Mostly for a reason.
yeah, it's for a personal or religious reason.
Reason.
People, a good example is people who are nuns,
The
people who,
monks,
monks,
priests,
priests, things like that. They, abstain, not abstain, but they are celibate, and they truly abstain from all sexual
all
activity.
sexual activities. And that's
So,
really
yeah, go ahead.
that takes, especially in this world nowadays, to say you want to be celibate when sex is just like
It's prevalent.
everywhere.
Well, I think it's when we say everywhere. I like that today that it's being honest about people do have sex, but let's be safe.
Let's
I'll
be
do like the
safe.
promotion of safe sex today, especially with prep, and people even on Grinder and things
Because
and Jack. There's
the
ways
fact
to
that I
get
go
prep
on YouTube and
for
I
free.
see, right,
Hmm.
hey, people, get your prep for free. But one of the biggest things that I really love about now, that the point in time that we're living in, I can go on YouTube and I can see a prep commercial.
Hmm.
And I like how it's very prevalent. It's right there in your face. You don't have to go to gay websites just to see these commercials.
Correct.
They're
Right.
everywhere. They're everywhere because what a lot of people fail to want to talk about is that HIV, everybody can get it. It's not just this gay disease that y'all really truly still think that it is.
And I hate that, and even on commercials, I think they should start promoting more heterosexuals on that and what group it affects with heterosexuals. I hate the word hetero and homosexuals. I do. It's so like old religious, but we're gonna say straight people. I don't know, I hate that. It's the newscaster me started to come out, yo. I'm sorry. With straight people, they should start promoting that when it comes to prep and things.
Yes, they really
Especially in the
should.
different areas that you in. And I hate to also say that because it's especially different areas in because it means that most time that means it's a gay prevalent area, so be careful of HIV.
Yeah,
But in
so be
reality,
careful of
that's not what
HIV.
that means. It's like no, a various it has various communities. This is what
It
that
has various
means.
communities. It's,
And
it's
it's
like the
more than just that
flu.
STD in particular. And it's what prep is it PEP? What is the doxy PEP?
Doxy Prep,
Pep.
it's Doxy Pep.
I think it's Doxy Pep.
Doxy Pep.
Anyways,
Okay, okay.
we,
That's a
we
big
we know what you're
ass
talking about.
pill.
Doxy.
That's a big ass pill, by the
That's a
way.
big ass deal, and I also got some up in there too. Just in case. But we do, but hey, at home test. I have a at home HIV test.
I got a few under the sink right now.
Yeah, so it's like you need to take those, especially if you're very active.
And if
But
you're scared of needles, they have the mouth swab, people.
this is
Go.
definitely spit,
Yeah.
mouth swab, very accurate. I've actually had an emergency situation before, where they actually, and if you feel like you've been exposed, they have
Exposed.
pills to
Yes, they have pills.
tackle that if it's in a 72-hour frame, y'all. You
And
have
do
to.
not be scared. And if you don't have access to it, they very much do have them at the emergency room,
They do.
people. You just go in and say you think you've been exposed, and they will. Man, if you don't even want to go to the ER, I'm sure your closest HIV care office or clinic
Something.
has that on hand.
But if you're in a
So
rural
don't.
area, go to your emergency room or go to your local clinic like very soon. It is okay to say you have been exposed. That is an emergency. And that's for STDs and everything, peer STDs across the board. Syphilis is old, but syphilis is very deadly.
Very
It's
prevalent in the Black gay
so
community for some
and
reason.
very
I don't
prevalent
know
in the
what
Black
that's
community.
about.
So it just gotta be safe. But what was we also want to talk about? Let's keep going about celibacy and asexual. So go ahead, you want to hit on that for us?
Yeah, so the one thing that I found interesting when we were having this discussion the other day, I was like, well, are asexual people counted as celibate? So asexual people don't have sexual attraction, period.
Okay,
Whereas celibate people have the reason and can still be enticed.
right.
Like just because I'm a priest
I
doesn't
like
mean
that.
I'm not a
Yeah,
man.
I about to say
And
I
and and
like
we
where you
still
went with
have to
that. Yeah.
remember that just because they take holy vestments
Hmm.
don't mean, that little Peter Whacker don't get hard under they Catholic
Not his
robe.
dangling don't still get hard. Good.
This is the truth. It
It's the fact, but
does.
it tells about people in faith. I'm a person of faith. I consider myself a Christian, even though I'm gay or whatever. I'm bisexual, but I consider myself still a Christian, and still have my faith, and it tells about really just people are still human. At the end of the day, even
Yes.
people, your leaders are still human, right? And that's the most important part. These people are not God, they're leaders and they're representations and it can be a symbol sometimes, but they are not. They are not it, and
Right.
they're still human. But that's a good way of breaking it down. So, y'all, we've spent a little time on this topic.